Oh, hi there, E39 source. This is Adam from Ontario, Canada. This is my 2000 528i. It's an October 2nd build, so it is still the pre-facelift. I did plastic up the kidney grills black. I've also changed the lenses to get rid of the amber indicator and put in the smoked one, so it's black and it still comes through. It's got an amber bulb in it, so it still comes through pretty well. And they're just really just tinted black, so you still get the amber turning indicator. And the previous owner, they parked too far over a parking hump, and they actually ripped up the front bumper, tearing up the pork chops and in the fender wells too. So I decided I might as well get the MTech bumper while I'm at it. So I got that, painted it, and then I didn't want to drill a hole in it, so I did get the side mount to hook into the tow hook mount for the license plate frame. I do have style 5s. But the previous owner did drive this for 2 winters, so you do see some pitting in there, and the bolts are all kind of rusted. So I'm actually in the process of refinishing them, so that's probably my worst one right now. And then my most recent one that I finished, so I resanded the lips and the whole barrel and got that all cleaned up. And then the bolts are almost not so much salvageable, so I actually painted them black. Prefer that actually a little bit. So they're pretty clean. Not sure if you can see through there, but I also have, maybe seal better on this one. I actually have drilled and slotted brake discs. They're not no aftermarket fancy company. They're just, they're like a factory set that's been made that way, I guess, because they're the exact factory specs. There's no other difference. I have noticed they do break a lot better. I also have, to continue the theme of getting rid of the amber on the car, I have the clear indicators, side indicators. And going to the back to get rid of the amber turning indicator in the back. I have I said they're all red, but there's actually just this part here. The actual amber part is tinted red. It's got a tinted. I could probably peel that off, but I like better the look of the all red with a bit of white from the reverse lights. Really, the car's in pretty good shape for 2000. There's not very much rust. I do have the rust spot in the gas cap most people get, so I have that. And then I got a couple little stone chips that are rusting. I don't have the rust in the boot lid there at the hatch latch. And if and then you got a little bit of stone chip rust right there, and then a couple on the fenders, a lot on the hood. I'll probably will eventually get the car fully resprayed and then probably clear protect wrap on it. Going on the inside, I do have the M Sport package, so it does have. So I do have the 3-point steering wheel, and I've installed the satin silver gauge rings, and then I also painted my my needles red to give that extra flair. They're just done with a Sharpie. So I do have the 5-speed Steptronic, which I enjoy. Just the car's just a cruiser, so I'm not looking for something too sporty. But I do one day want to actually swap out the engine and probably swap out the transmission for a 6-speed manual. Other mod that you could that's blatantly obvious to cars. I got the iSimple plug-in, so that plugs into the 6CD changer in the trunk, and then I just ran the wire through the ski hole and then between the seats there, and then up under the passenger seat. Really, you only see the wire in 2 spots, so you see it for about an inch going into the ski hole from the spare tire hole, and then you see it right there under the passenger seat, but really it's not super noticeable. Plug my iPod in there and it charges. Plays my iPod, and then it still gives me access to the hand controls to skip songs and stuff like that, so it's really nice. I eventually want to get like the folding armrest and have it run into there, so I could get rid of that wire from in there. But other than there, you only see it but under the seat there, and then there's a 1-inch gap going into the ski bag from the spare tire hold. And so it's really not that noticeable other than right there. And so it's for the most part, the mods that I have put on the car do keep it looking pretty stock. To someone who's not an E39 enthusiast. And another thing I have too is I did do the cup holder delete. It's the technical graphite piece from ECS Tuning. What else is really easy, just it's a matter of cleaning out your old cup holder, getting all the plastic out, and then just snapping that in there. And it's the technical graphite piece, but my car does have, I'm pretty sure it's a piano black trim that matches like the all black interior, and it's really not that noticeable. If you were holding them side by side with the other trim pieces, then you'll see the graphite like splints into the little lines, but you don't see it when you're just looking at it there. It really blends in well. I also did the cup holder delete in the back here and put in just the change holder. It's a lot cleaner, not a broken cup holder, so it looks a lot nicer. Another thing I want to do is the car's got the all black interior with the black leather and everything, but it does have the gray headliner. So I do eventually want to switch out the headliner for a black one. Don't necessarily need to go for the Alcantara M5 one. It would be nice, but I'd really just want to get like all black interior. So for the most part, that's about it. There's no power mods or anything to the car, and it's all stock. The transmission is leaking a bit, so I am going to be real soon changing out the filter, the plugs, the drain and fill plug, and then the bolts that hold the pan on, as well as the gasket that goes in between those. So those are actually, I'm waiting for those parts to come in, and then it's just a matter of doing that. So that's pretty much my car. Silver, I like this color on the E39s. It's probably one of my favorite colors. That black or the royal blue that you can see, or actually my favorite would have to be the Imola red, but I'm happy with this. I also got